Let us solve another question which was given in GATE 2018 for 2 marks on pipelining. Let us look at this. The instruction pipeline of a RISC processor has the following stages: instruction fetch, instruction decode, operand fetch, perform the operation, and write back. The instruction fetch, decode, operand fetch, write back stages take 1 clock cycle each for every instruction. Consider a sequence of 100 instructions. In the pivot stage, 40 instruction takes 3 clock cycles each. 35 instructions take 2 clock cycles each. And the remaining 25 instruction takes 1 clock cycle each. Assume that there are no data hazards and no control hazards. The number of clock cycles required for the completion of the execution of the sequence of these instructions. Okay, let us have a look at this. Again, there are 5 stages: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 stages in fact. Okay, and now here, all these stages takes 1 clock cycle each for every instruction. Okay, so the pipeline time is equal to 1 clock cycle per every instruction. TP is equal to 1 clock cycle. Okay, consider a sequence of 100 instructions in which pivot stage 40 instruction takes 3 clock cycles, 35 instruction takes 2 clock cycle, and the remaining 25 instructions take 1 clock cycles. Okay, so that is all the 100 instructions will take 1 clock cycle each. If you have a look at these 40 instructions, 35 instructions, and the remaining 25 instructions commonly take 1 clock cycle. Okay, commonly will take 1 clock cycle, and the remaining instructions will take some additional clock cycles. So all the 100 instructions will take 1 clock cycle. Okay, but there are some 40 instructions which are going to take 2 additional clock cycles, right? Commonly 1 clock cycle, but here 2 additional clock cycles. As it is given in 3, 1 is common for all. I've added here. Here, this 40 instructions taking 2 additional clock cycles, and these 35 instructions taking 1 additional clock cycle. 40 instructions will take 2 additional clock cycles, and the 35 instructions will take 1 additional clock cycle. All right, now pipeline time for all the 100 instructions. Okay, for all the 100 instructions, first instruction, you know that first instruction will take all the clock cycles. That is, there are number of stages are equal to 5. So the first instruction will have to pass through all these stages. All right, so that is, first instruction will definitely take 5 clock cycles, plus remaining 99 instructions will take 1 clock cycle in common. All right, that is, these 25 instructions and 35 instructions and the 40 instruction will take commonly 1 clock cycle, plus 40 instructions will take 2 additional clock cycles, and 35 instructions will take 1 additional clock cycle. I don't need to write 25 because these 25 will be falling in the first 99. Okay, so that is total 5 plus 99 plus 80 plus 35. That is, I will calculate. 5 plus 99 is equal to 104. 104 plus 40 is equal to 144. 144 plus 35 is equal to 179. 144 plus 35 is equal to 179. 179 plus 25 is equal to, I think, 200. And bigger pardon, it has to be 40 into 2. That is, I will plot it. 5 plus 99 plus 80 plus 35. That's it, which is equal to 290. This is the answer.